Why hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany. For those of you who are new, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I do upload at least once a week here on my channel, and we are today talking about my empties. Surprise, surprise, girl, we've gone through so much stuff this past year and I am so proud, and it's been amazing. I want you to be proud of me as well. I feel like I say that in all of my videos, but I've been accumulating everything in this bag. So here we are. These are all the empties that I have used up this past year. So I'll definitely be talking a lot about all of this stuff because, you know, I've gone through it. I've gone through a lot of these things and you'd be surprised. So number one, I did go through my Bare Minerals gel cleanser. This was sent to me from Influencer. Am I going to repurchase this? Probably not, because of course, if you know I'm an esthetician, I'm always wanting to try new cleansers and all that jazz. So this is something for very sensitive skin, I would say. However, if you are allergic to coconut, do not steer this direction because this has coconut in it. So just a little heads up on that. But it is very gentle. You don't have like a very high, it's not very, it lathers, but it's very soapy. And if you're someone who doesn't like that, I mean, probably not. I would suggest this more for like someone who has oily skin, but not dry skin for sure. Next thing that we have is the Summer Fridays Gel Super Amino Gel Cleanser, which I actually did enjoy. The thing, I did write about this on my Instagram. I have like a post on it. I'll put it up here. But for this one, is it gonna be a repurchase? Probably. I wouldn't say 100% right now, just because, as I mentioned, I'm someone who's always constantly trying new cleansers, but I would definitely recommend this for someone who's on the oily side. And this is a really great cleanser for the summertime because, as you know, if you are oily or your combination skin, we do tend to get a little bit more oily than usual. So I would definitely suggest this if you are on the oily side. But it's a really good cleanser. It's very gentle, and will I recommend it? I would say yes. Of course, you know I love Derma E. Derma E is like my favorite affordable skincare brand that I truly love. And I did go through my moisturizer and the two moisturizers actually. I didn't even realize I've gone through two of these this past year, which is great because I love this. This is a very gentle moisturizer. It's very lightweight on the skin. I love it to layer on, which is why I like it. The vitamin C portion in it, I didn't see a difference, I'm being completely honest. But if you're someone who wants to look into a moisturizer that's very like lightweight, it doesn't mess up any makeup or anything like that, I would suggest going this route. And it also has some vitamin E in it. Like I said, it's not too much of a difference. Vitamin C is supposed to basically brighten up like your sunspots and stuff like that. I didn't see a huge improvement on it because it has a very little ingredient of the vitamin C. But I will say it is a very beautiful, like, lightweight moisturizer. I can't get enough of this. I love it. I use it in my morning routine. So if you're someone who's interested in Derma E, I would suggest going this route. I forgot to mention, great for all skin types as well. Finally finished this guy. This is the Youth to the People Adaptive Soothing Hydrating Mist. I liked it, but will I repurchase it? Probably not, because there's so many out on the market. My favorite right now is the Milk Hydrating one, or the Milk Setting Spray one. This is more of like a prepping skin. I do also really like the NYX one, which is also really nice and hydrating. This is a little bit more pricier, to be completely honest with you. Did I see a difference? Not so much. It's just like, it's kind of like a okay, I guess, kind of thing. Like, if you're willing to try it, but I wouldn't say spend your money. There's other ones out there. They're a little bit more better. I mean, Youth to the People is a really good brand. I'm not going to bash it in any way. This is my personal opinion, but if you're someone who like wants the more skincare benefits for it, go for it. I finished the soap. This is in the studio. I love this scent. This is the Ulta Beauty Pink Grapefruit hand soap. It smells really good. I do have a couple of those as backup, so I like that one a lot. And then I actually finished this one, which I was quite surprised. I'm not going to repurchase this because it didn't do much for me, to be honest. Like, I feel like I have to layer this with something else, and it just didn't do much for me, to be honest. So I'm not gonna repurchase it. I know a lot of people love it, but for me, it doesn't do anything. I finished up a body illuminating lotion from Shea Moisture. I had this in my purse, loved it. Will repurchase that if I find it. I finished up a clinical strength Secret deodorant. And I'm not going to be going back to the clinical or the Secret deodorant. You'll see. I think I finished up one of them. Yeah. I finished a Probiotics pills bottle thing. They're completely out. I did really like it. I'm actually on my second one, and I think I have about 4 pills left of the probiotics. I've been incorporating them into my vitamin routine for a little while now, and I've noticed a huge difference, making me go to the bathroom once a day, even twice a day. So really good for your gut health. Would recommend this. I got this on Amazon. I finished up my Lubriderm Daily Moisture Lotion. This is when I got my tattoos. My tattoo artist said to use this to kind of like hydrate the skin, of course with sunblock on top after a few days, because you can't expose your tattoos to the sunlight, because of course it's gonna like not do well. But the new tattoo artist that I have, she's very knowledgeable on like the aftercare stuff. The other people that I have, my tattoos are like more faded, unfortunately. I wasn't taking care of them properly, so now I need to know to exfoliate and use a very hydrating moisturizer and a sunblock if I'm out in the sun. So really good one. I really like this for the body as well. I was able to finish the Pharmacy Daily Greens Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer with Moringa and Papaya. This one came in my other Trend Mood box, which I was surprised I finished this quickly. This is a really good moisturizer for the summertime. It is a gel based, because my skin for me gets more drier during the winter time, fall time. The summer is more where I like a gel kind of based moisturizer, because it doesn't absorb too much and my face doesn't feel super heavy with gel moisturizers, as opposed to something that's a little bit more heavier of a moisturizer. That I do like that during the winter and fall. Will I repurchase this? Definitely. I was actually considering this for my kit as well as my Tatcha one that I always use, but I think I might incorporate this one, especially for like my oily skin girls. As you know, I use a Tatcha one for every skin type. I don't care if it's dry, oily, or extra dry, whichever the case may be, as long as you're not allergic to one of the ingredients. I use it for all the skin types. However, I do notice that I want to get this one because it's a little bit more cheaper than the Tatcha one. Tatcha's, you know, she pricey girl. But this one I will definitely recommend, and I will repurchase. Finished up a Clinique Take Off the Balm. I am still looking for something in the market. I'm probably going to go back to my Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse, but this one is also really good. You know, I purchased those a few times in the past before. And then we have my Discoloration Serum from Good Molecules, which I thought I didn't finish. I thought I had it in my little stash there, but I guess I finished it. But I really enjoyed this one as well. And Good Molecules, I did just get like the box from Trend Mood, the takeover from Good Molecules. So really excited to be getting another one of this. Will recommend and will repurchase. I finished up a Skin Script toner. This is what I use in my treatment room. I purchased one for myself. I finished up one of those as well. I finished up my Jack Black. You know I love this. It has an SPF in it. Always repurchasing that. I did finish up a Belief True Aqua Bomb. This is a really nice moisturizer. This one was the new one with the aloe vera in it. Also again sent to me from Influencer. Will I repurchase it in the full bottle? I probably will, but as you know, I have a lot of skincare stuff because Derma E does send me stuff, and also I do kind of buy myself as well. So definitely will repurchase, but later down on the line. I finished up a Caudalie Gel Purifying Cleanser. Really nice on the skin, very gentle. I have this in my little like travel bag when I stay over at my boyfriend's house. I take this one. I just use it. Worked really well. I finished up my ColourPop, my Brow Boss Gel. I really like this. I'm on my second one, so definitely recommend and would repurchase. The Fenty. This dried out on me, and I'm not going to use it because number one, it was good for like the beginning of it. That's the thing with mascaras. Like, this is what gets me mad. You purchase mascaras, they last you like at least a good 4 months or 5 months, and then after that it just kind of goes to poop, unfortunately. But I don't think I'm gonna repurchase this one, unfortunately. I mean, I'm still in the market looking for something. Like I mentioned, you know I'm picky, and I love the Laura Mercier Caviar one. So I'll probably repurchase that one, but I still have like others that I have in my collection that I do want to try that haven't been opened. So I'm not going to repurchase that one. And I did finish up a Native deodorant. I did switch over completely to deodorant for this one. I'm using the lavender right now, but I actually like the coconut scent a little bit more better. I feel like it lasts more, at least on my body chemistry, and I feel like my underarms haven't been as dark and they're not as stinky anymore because I sweat pretty profusely when I'm like constantly walking around and being busy around the house. But yeah, I switched completely over, so I'm using this now. still repurchasing that. And then I did finish up my Murad Vitamin C Glycolic Serum, Brightening Serum. This is pretty expensive. The only reason why I purchased this was because of the Trend Mood box. It all came like together. For this, it's good. However, there's days where you might feel tingly sensation. There's days where you won't. That was actually the case for me, at least. And did I see a little bit more of a brightening effect? Yes, I use it more in the daytime. I am someone who likes to use vitamin C in the morning versus the nighttime. That's just my personal preference. I mean, everyone's very different with their skincare, should I say. Everyone's different with their skincare, so to whichever one's use. But I actually really enjoyed this. It's just so expensive. That's my only downside about this. It's so expensive. I know there's other vitamin C's out there, but I know that the purest form that you get has to be like enclosed, and it has to be like in a very dark container to get like that pure vitamin C. But she's very expensive, but I wouldn't say to not pass up on this if you're someone who wants to try it and you're like on the fence about it. I would say go for it. If it's something for your skincare, invest in it for sure. But it's like $89, so that's why I'm like, you know, but it's a really good product. I actually finished up my Lira SPF Hydrating sunblock. I did use this on my clients. It's very hydrating. It's just so small. It has like a 21% of zinc oxide, which is what's going to protect you from the sun. I don't think I will be repurchasing from them just because they kind of closed my account, and I'm usually used to SkinScript, and I'm looking into other brands now as well. I finished up my Wet n Wild Micro Brow Pencil, which I absolutely love. I will definitely repurchase this because she was good. I went through her pretty quickly this past year, and I had the Benefit one, which I'm currently using right now, so I'm not going to repurchase the Benefit one. Probably go to the Wet n Wild one because it's just so affordable. I finished up my seaweed mask from SkinScript. This is what I use on my clients. It has lipids and proteins because it is a seaweed based. You get more of that supple, hydrating kind of feel after a facial. So I actually love this one. This is my favorite mask from SkinScript. I definitely will be repurchasing this nonstop. I use this on my boyfriend. He loves this one as well. It's really good for his skin type because he's very dry and sensitive. So very good, love it, we'll repurchase it. I did finish up these vitamins. These are Garden of Life vitamins, raw zinc, and I like the brand Garden of Life. I do actually have their multivitamins currently, and I do take that on a daily basis. I love that stuff, and I also got the zinc one. I definitely will be repurchasing it. I do have one. I'm currently on my second bottles of them, so I really like them. And then my LC Lash Full Mascara, I really like this one. However, when it started running out and I knew it was time to get rid of it was when it started flaking on my eyelashes. I was like, oh hell no. So I had to get rid of it because she was already done for itself. She gave me a good round. I thank her. Will I repurchase it? Yes. Is it one of my top favorites? Not as of yet. I finished up a NARS Nourishing Probiotic Gel Cream. This came in like a sample when I bought it at Sephora. I can't remember fully, but it was actually really nice moisturizer. Something that I would recommend for kind of like more of if you're sensitive skin. Again, look at the ingredients because I know there's some people out there who are allergic to fragrance. Fragrance can be a very like bad thing but also good thing to people because fragrance is not for every skin type, but just be aware of that. Will I repurchase it? Probably not, because I do have other moisturizers that I do really like. My Super Goop, I did run out of. This is the Super Goop Play Everyday Sunscreen with Sunflower Extract, Broad SPF 50. I use this and I love this one. It's my favorite. If you do 2 rows on your finger, you're completely good. Make sure when you use sunscreen, you use it on your entire face, go down your neck, and also your ears, back of your neck as well. This is the #1 anti-aging product out there. SPF in general, doesn't matter what brand, but I really like this Super Goop one. And right now I'm currently using the 30 because when I went to Namies, they were out of the 50. But if you can get a 50, by all means, if you can do the 30, totally fine as well. Repurchasing, definitely. We're down to the last few products. Wow, we're under a 20-minute video. That's actually really good. Okay, I finished up my Is Clinical Pro Heal Serum Advanced. This serum is freaking incredible. I love it. I noticed my skin was very, like, the texture wasn't there, and when I get blemishes and when I pop them myself, which I know to a certain point when to pop them and when to not, but I noticed that when I was getting it under my skin, like those blemishes right under the skin, they hurt so bad. This was kind of helping it push it up to the surface. And after I extracted them, the healing process made it so much faster and easier. It wasn't as like harsh. It was kind of like scarring nicely, if that makes sense. But I really like this. I know she's a hefty penny, but if it's something that you need to invest in is skincare, to like just, yeah, I don't know, I love it. I will repurchase that one, definitely. I finished up another toner. This is from Saber Beauty. This is their lavender toning mist, which is a really great toner. This brand is also really expensive. Their products, ingredients are more on the natural side, so they do have a shorter lifespan on the shelf. However, they're really, really good. If you come across this in any store, or if you happen to go to an esthetician who uses this brand, I actually want to incorporate this brand in my studio treatment, but I gotta save up a little bit more because she's a little bit pricey. But in the near future, I'm hoping to carry this in my studio. Camera is blinking. That means that my battery is gonna die. Okay, we have 3 last items. I finished up, or it's actually dried out. This is the ColourPop BFF Volumizing Mascara. The wand is like super big. She's still a very nice mascara. It's like a very hourglass, and she's also thick. Volumizing, yes, will I repurchase? Maybe. I'm still trying out new things. And today I actually just finished this eyelash adhesive, which I actually really like. I actually repurchased a new one, this one right here. So this is my favorite. And there's also the Kiss one that I do have in my kit as well, but I like both of them equally. They're both really good. And then I did finish up my Benefit Precisely brow pencil. So that is all that I have to share with you for my empties today. Thank you so much if you made it all the way to the end of this video. I was talking pretty quickly because I didn't know how much battery I have left. So she's flashing right now, so that means that's an indication that we made it this far. So thank you all as always for watching and making it all the way to the end of this video, and I will see you in my next one. Toodles!